If you're here today, I want you to know that my intention with today's reading is to connect you to your purpose. Perhaps you've been asking that question, what is my purpose? So this is why you are here today. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you are showing up in this sacred space with me is exactly when you're meant to receive this message. So let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I pulled 4 oracle cards in my meditation before filming, and I asked spirit that we are trying to connect with our purpose. And these are the cards that came through. The first one is connections, and it is asking you a question. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do you know? So do what makes you happy. Do what it is that makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Following your heart. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that brings light into your body, into your soul? You're being called to do more of this in your life right now. So we have the butterfly. This is a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. So you may have been seeing one. The next card that came through was skills and talents. And the message of this card is everyone has unique skills and talents. Discover where you shine and work to improve there. Create value with your skills, let your talents shine, and you'll become a better version of yourself. I remember when I was younger, in my early 20s, I was like, what is it that I'm actually good at? And I couldn't think of anything. And there were so many things that I was good at when I go back and look at that experience. And from now, my version of me now at that version, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing so many different things that I wasn't seeing then, right? So they're connecting you to this. Expand your horizon was the next one. And the message here is first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. So once again, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Okay, this is where you're really going to see manifestations materializing, things actually moving in your favor. This is the universe responding to you. Continuous learning. I feel this is a really important one. Okay, so the message here is learning is a lifelong endeavor. Staying curious and constantly learning new knowledge and skills will keep you improving. Adapt to a changing world and improve your competitiveness. Right? So once again, learning is a lifelong endeavor. Staying curious and constantly learning new knowledge and skills will keep you improving. Adapt to a changing world and improve your competitiveness. All right? So now we're going to pull a spirit animal that is also guiding you and connecting you to your purpose. Purpose is not something that we are meant to find. It is something that we create from within ourselves. And it is us giving meaning to the things in our lives, right? It's not the meaning that universally is given to us, or by our parents. It's a meaning that we give to the things and the experiences in our life, right? So look at that. We have the raven coming forward for you. We actually have 3 spirit animals that flipped over. So I actually saw a raven this morning as I was about to begin my reading, and I actually created a collective reading around the message from this raven. So you can go ahead and check that out. I'll link it in the pinned comment section if I remember. Sometimes I forget. So the message here is, it's the energy of the shaman. You are the creator and the magician. You use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the world. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. You may have seen ravens. And the next one that came forward was the lizard, regeneration. So the message here is, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. All right, so there's something here that Spirit is encouraging you to do. And we also have the B, community. Okay, so this is really important. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen and king of abundance. All right, so look at that. Very powerful here. I feel there's something here that, of course, Spirit is connecting you to your purpose, but there's something much bigger that is happening in the background that I'm picking up on right now. So you'll have to share with me if you're also feeling that. So let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So I don't know, what is it that you're interested in? What is it that you really enjoy doing? I remember when I was younger, I'm like, I don't know what it is that I like doing. And in order for me to figure that out, I had to try a bunch of different things. And I found that I was able to find things and create, right? It's, you know, hard to explain the actual experience, but it's like exploration, adventuring out, not being afraid to explore the world, right? It is not as scary as we think. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords coming forward. I was about to say coming over. Maybe there's somebody coming over that represents a Queen of Swords in your life right now. This energy is incredibly strong, very stable, grounded in their truth. This person is not afraid to speak what it is that they need to speak. And I feel this is something that Spirit is activating or is being activated within you. I feel that a part of your purpose is to show up in this grounded way and to speak what it is that your soul wants to express. You have this ability to actually create through your words, through your imagination. You are a creator. So Queen of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands. So I feel that wherever you are right now as you're watching this reading is exactly where you are meant to be. This is a part of your destiny. This is a part of your purpose. Everything that is happening in your life, everything that has happened has been a part of this purpose you are connected to, right? So I feel you know deep down inside what this is. Those of you that haven't found your purpose yet, again, it's not about finding it or it's about creating it. If you haven't created that purpose, I feel that we need to have purpose and meaning in life, right? You know, I'm seeing like my parents right now that really don't know what to do with their life now that they're retired. And, you know, I called my dad the other day and he was doing BOT, which is prayer, right? He's very religious about that, like very disciplined in showing up and doing that prayer because there's meaning to it. But the rest, you know, he doesn't know what to do with his life. Like he feels lost. And sometimes we can find ourselves in a place like that. So I feel there's almost like this reuniting that is happening here for some of you in an experience like this. We've got the Sun card as well. So you are this energy of light. You are meant to express this light in the world. This is your sun sign energy that is coming through. So whatever your sun sign is, I'm going to leave individual readings in the pinned comment section below for you to actually check those out because they are tied to this specific collective reading. Okay, so this is your outward expression. You are, I feel that you are expressing yourself outwardly, and there's this beautiful like reciprocation of this energy, like people are receiving it in a beautiful way and sharing that love back with you. So you are as bright as the sun. Now, the Sun card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. The sunflowers, the horse. I am posting this reading in April of 2026. And what am I trying to even say with that? It's so funny because I just got blinded by the sun and blocked out what I was about to say. We've stepped into the year of the horse is what I'm trying to say here. It's the fire horse, right? So this is a year that is supporting you in the most powerful way. And I am seeing you already stepping into that purpose, right? So I know that I'm doing what it is that I'm meant to do. It is a part of my purpose. I am someone who is very creative, and I have to do creative things because that makes me feel alive, right? And there is life coming in. I feel there is this feeling of life coming back. It's like springtime, right? So I feel this is the energy of the sun for you. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. And sharing is caring, right? So whatever it is that you are feeling, if you know what your purpose is, share it with us in the comment section below. How is it where what did you do in your life to create that purpose? I've been exercising. I've been keeping busy, moving my body. I feel that is a part of what we are meant to do as well. And clarity. I feel that. So what I'm also feeling, I'm getting someone who's lost, someone that's kind of meandering, wandering around, maybe not even sure about purpose or like anything at all. And this might be your energy. It might be someone around you. I'm definitely picking something up around this. And maybe you're supporting someone that feels lost. You're maybe working somewhere where you're connecting with people, or you're helping coach them, or it just feels like a big waiting room of people is what they're showing me here. So I'm having a hard time interpreting what this means tied to the Queen of Swords. Clarity, organization. I feel structure. This is going to be really important. I'm getting a motherly energy coming through as well, nurturing, right? So this is the energy of love, attention, organization, creating some sort of schedule, routine, rhythm, or flow, being very clear, right? And having some sort of path, like knowing what destination point you are aiming for. This is focus. This is discipline. This is step by step, right? I'm seeing someone's energy here coming through, or energy that needs to be cultivated. And sometimes we get into these experiences or energies in our lives that throw us off course. Maybe there was an experience, if you're not in it right now, where you were aligned, you felt really good, you knew that you were living in your purpose, like you were doing what it is that made you feel good in the experience you're having. It didn't matter what it is. You just felt good there. You know that this is exactly where I'm meant to be. There's been an experience some of you had, whether this was when you were younger, as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, somewhere in between to now. I feel there's a feeling, something that you have connected to that was tied to your purpose. And they're bringing that up for a reason, because I feel this is happening to you again. There's something that you are moving through that is connecting you to your purpose. This is why you're here. This is why this reading showed up for you. You're experiencing synchronicities right now where things are falling into place. And I feel that these things are happening because you are following your heart. There's no pressure here. It's very clear. Where there was pressure, there is no longer. And there's honesty. There's nothing feeling clogged up here. It's very clear, and you claimed this. It's a decision that you have made to live this purpose. It is something that gives life, like meaning to your life, right? And I know we go through moments where we lose this connection. And what's happening in your world right now is it is all coming back. It's all starting to reconnect through the way that you are showing up in your world, through clearing that mind. It is that peace and calm, that stabilization of your energy, right? So sometimes our mind wanders. We can get caught up in our mind, our imagination, and it can run wild. And we can fall into this like rabbit hole where we are unintentionally on autopilot moving through that experience, that world we create through our mind. So they're bringing you back away from that through you actively participating in clearing of your mind through daily practices, right? It requires discipline. It requires you showing up. And I feel this is also something that you're connecting to, is showing up and doing something, right? It's not because you're not doing it because you have to. You're doing it because you want to, because you enjoy it, right? This is how you create that purpose. It's, you know, I remember when I first decided that I wanted to work from home, I didn't know it was going to be YouTube, but I knew at that time that things were shifting, that this was a part of my purpose for the time that I was in it. I enjoyed it. You know, I really loved what I was doing in my career, but then something shifted. I don't know why it shifted. It just did. I've always had this like lifelong dream of working from home and creating something for myself. And I explored that. I allowed myself to follow that. And yes, it came with change. It came with chaos. It came with, you know, uncertainty and all kinds of things. But, you know, when we make those changes, that's just a given that that's going to happen. And we just move through it. And then we find ourselves within that other experience, that purpose, right? So I feel some of you are moving through something like this right now. And this is what the Queen of Swords is representing, is your clarity within the experience. You staying grounded and focused on what it is that you are trying to achieve. I knew I wanted to work from home, so I got a side job. I started saving money. That's where my focus was. I'm like, I'm going to create this amount of money so then I can take 6 months off of work. And because I was focused and determined, I was able to make that happen step by step, one at a time. And I had no idea that this is where I was going to be on YouTube. That was not even in my mind at all. I followed my path and it led me where I needed to go, right? Where I was meant to be. And this is exactly what this Ace of Wands is. It is drawing your energy towards it. What you are seeking is also seeking you. And all we have to do is take the pressure off. Let's lighten things up and do more of what makes our heart sing. Do more of what feels good, right? Connection, community definitely is coming up through the B card here, right? I feel that we have this desire to connect with others, to share our experiences. And I feel there's a world that is opening up for you where you have an opportunity to do this. It's always been there, right? It feels like light is turning on, and I feel this is the energy of the sun. The energy of the sun is very active right now in our world. We've had a lot of CMEs and a lot of activity from the sun where the sun and earth are communicating. So it's bringing a lot of changes into our lives on a global level, but also on an individual and a personal level. And, you know, everything that is happening outside of your control, Spirit wants you to leave it out there. Just leave it out there. It's going to work itself out. How we change the world is through the way that we show up in it, by aligning to our purpose and doing what it is that brings light into the world through the light in ourselves. So I feel that you are going through an experience right now that feels like an activation, right? So there's an activation here happening over the next couple of weeks that is aligning you and connecting you to your purpose, your calling. And, you know, in a way, you have been living that purpose and calling. So when I was working my 9 to 5 job before I started working from home on this channel, I worked in the dental world and I loved being creative. I loved doing all the marketing campaigns, designing things and see how it worked, to see the response, right? I was able to carry that into my work because I'm a very creative person. So I have to have creative duties. That brings me joy, that brings me purpose, right? So I was very blessed that I had these opportunities to actually explore that in my career until I went rogue and went on my own, right? So I feel this is the energy coming in for you as well. It's almost like you're about to go rogue with something on a spiritual level, and it's something that you have been feeling within yourself. And I feel that maybe this is why you're looking to find your purpose and you're trying to figure out what that is. And it's not something, again, that you're meant to find or figure out. It is something that lives and breathes inside of you. It's something that you are meant to create in your world, right? This is where we have come into this earthly realm, where we're born into this experience, and we could have been dealt a certain bunch of cards. And the thing we don't realize is we can trade those cards. We can set those cards aside and save them. We can change our cards as well, right? It's you're not stuck with those cards. Once we awaken and become aware of our experience and everything that is going on, that is the blank canvas we receive as an opportunity to create what we desire, right? So I feel that some of you may be waking up to an experience that you want to create. It's almost like, wait a minute, I'm not living my purpose. I'm not doing what it is that I'm meant to do. So when you're questioning, you're starting to feel this is where you are stepping into it, and you're just going through the process of this, stepping into this new beginning and familiarizing yourself with what that is, right? So that is the Ace of Wands. It's the spark, it's the light. And oh boy, this is going to be amplified in a really big way. Now, there's a lot of signs around you. You're going to have to share with me how these signs are showing up. I am seeing that there's your ability, your spiritual gifts are amplifying here. Your ability to see things that most people can't. These are patterns, these are micro expressions, things that people are saying with their eyes but not actually saying. This is telepathic abilities. This is your intuitive ability. This is your clairvoyant ability, right? Your emotions. Some of you are empaths out there. So these are amplifying. You're going to feel more things. So when you're especially moving through this stabilizing ground, you're meant to wield this power, right? So when we stabilize and ground, breathe through it, calm our nervous system, and walk through our journey. In this way, you will see how things begin to work themselves out, but also align and come together, right? So you're stepping into your world as a leader. You are stepping in as someone who's at the forefront. You are the one that is creating the path. You're not the one following someone. You are creating it, and others are following you, right? So you're going to find yourself in a position like this where you are in your purpose. So yeah, I'm seeing some of you in a leadership role somewhere in your world, and maybe this has been one of your biggest fears. I remember when I first started working, that was about like 16, 17. And of course you have managers at work, and one of the managers asked if I ever wanted to be a manager when they first hired me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's very scary. I don't even know how I would do that. That's not even in my mind right now. But I was put in positions where I had to step up as a leader in so many different ways, where I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a leader, right? So I'd fight it and resist it, but I kept finding myself in experiences where I had to step up, where I had to be the leader. And the more I did it, it felt like I was practicing and became a really good one. So I was able to manage practices. So yeah, this is how this energy is coming in. And I think it's funny now. I can make light of it, but when I'm in the actual experience, it was not fun, right? So there's a purpose and a reason to everything. And the Sun card is, I feel your presence in this world, in your world. It is just your light that touches everything, you showing up and turning things into gold. You have this natural or innate ability to manifest, right? I feel that you're like a lucky charm in other people's lives. I really do. You'll have to share with me if you recognize this about yourself. You are aware that when you show up in someone's life or a group of people's lives, it's like light shines and everything begins to grow. Have you recognized that about yourself? Like, this is really what happens, right? Where you show up in an experience and it lightens everything up and things are more sunny. It's like a sunny day now. And there are people sometimes that bring cloudy days, right? But this is your energy is of the sun. It's very bright. It is happy. It is expressive. It is honest. It is light. It is not overbearing. So this is something that you may have been feeling, wanting to be expressed through you. Right? So it's wild in nature. It feels very young. It's youthful. There's a lot of victory here. Like nothing can stand in the way of this, right? This is the power that you have within you. And I feel that your purpose in this life is to shine in your own unique way in your world. And sometimes we're like, I don't want to shine. I just want to live a peaceful, simple life. That's exactly what this is. It's whatever you desire, right? What is it that brings you peace, brings you happiness, brings you joy? That's exactly what the Sun card is. So sometimes we can overdo it. I know that recently I have been doing a lot of work behind the channel and I've kind of slowed things down a little bit because I wanted to spread out and explore my creativity. And, I'm doing now one individual signs reading a week with collective readings daily, where I was doing 2 individual signs and collective readings. So it was like double the work. So I've lightened the load. And it feels so good, I have to tell you. It's allowed me it feels freeing. It feels liberating. Not that I was stuck. I didn't feel stuck. I just didn't have time to do all the other things that I have already opened up for me to explore and see where they take me. I just haven't had time for them. And now I do. And it feels so good. And I've got more ideas coming. So it's allowing me to freely explore and express myself. So this is what the energy of the sun is. This is how you're going to feel it showing up in your world. And again, it is connecting you to your purpose, your calling, right? You know deep down within you. And I feel it's through us being active. We can't be passive with this energy. It's very active. It's moving. So I hate exercising, but recently I have learned to like it. I'm still in the process of really liking it, but I'm starting to find purpose in it. I'm like, I have to do this now. It's like, okay, I have to go move my body because I can feel into what I'm feeling. And I actually really enjoy it now. It's really interesting. And now I can not see myself not doing it, right? So I'm exploring and I'm trying things, giving it a chance, right? Allowing time to work with us before I give up on it and allow it to flow where it needs to discover what it is that I'm meant to discover through the exploration of it. And I feel again, this is why they keep bringing that exploration up is you're meant to explore, you're meant to learn, you're meant to grow, right? You're meant to expand your horizons. You are meant to apply your skills and talents, right? You're meant to connect with others. So, and the continuous learning. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to learn, right? I love learning as much as I can about tarot cards, about meaning, about life, everything. I love absorbing it, absorbing energy, absorbing knowledge. So, yeah. And we're going to draw out something that Spirit has been reflecting to you in your experience. This is through the Soul Mirror Oracle. So we are getting here for you is portal. Okay. So the portal, open or closed. All right. This is the portal to your soul. This is your connection, okay, to a higher power, your higher self, and the portal to everything. So let's read the interpretation here. Let go of the limitations of the 5 senses Embrace the infinite potential within you, which is especially accessible in moments of transformation and growth. Connect with the unlimited aspect of your being and tap into the power of the universe, which is you. You are the portal to thyself, to the universe. Our earthly experience is a portal for inner learning, growth, and spiritual expansion. Our world often talks about the human senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. However, we are inherently and endlessly more than this. Dig deep within and be in touch with your exponential self. How do you feel? Feel the palms of your hands heat up, your third eye expand with awareness, your spirit amplify well outside of its human constraints and five senses. Open up and travel through the portal of inner knowing to see your truth and limitless self. With this knowledge, you can navigate the reflections of the world with all the power of the universe. Tap into unseen magic to mold the world around you, like a potter's clay on the wheel, shaping your future. During pivotal times in our lives, the keys to these portals lay waiting for us to reach out and unlock their potential. This card asks that you open up all of your hidden senses to initiate new gateways and portals and invite the magic within to be expressed in the physical realm. So open up and invite the magic within. Now I've got two reflection prompts here for you. Feel free to write these down and use them. What gateways and portals can I open to invite the magic within? How can I initiate new gateways and portals within myself to express the magic within the physical realm? So that is your message from the Soul Mirror Oracle. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you are getting today 2 angel numbers. Look at all these cards coming in for you. 2424, affirmation. So you are achieving your aspirations. You are facing choices right now, and they want you to be intentional here with this. Twin flame energy coming in. Stay steady. Things are improving for you right now, and know that you are powerful in this experience. Next, we have the number 2, the mirror. So they want you to take a look at what is being reflected to you through your reality at this time. Reflect upon the past. Look deep inside of yourself. What you give returns. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new Magic Intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care, along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.